So depending where you are on the map, so me, I am on a map where it's like minus 30 degrees, so it's very freezing because I'm doing quests to get graph cores for Odyssey. So basically, inside your building, it's gonna get very cold very fast. So my way of doing it, depending also how many power generator you have, I have over here the heater, so you want to research that. It consumes maximum 175 watt if it is used at 100% efficiency. But as you can see here, I put it at 21 degree. So in this room is 21 degree, and this pawn is not complaining about the weather, or I mean the cold, you know what I mean? So it's a very good thing. Same thing with this guy over here. So see, there's no cold issue, right? Same thing with this guy. Now I put them together because I don't have any more spot and I need, a place for them to sleep. I know it's kind of weird, but when I have more mats, I will, have a unique room for each of them, of course. And this is how it looks like, by the way. And if you go over here, if you look on the right, it says 20 degrees, 19 degrees, 19 degrees. Now, as you can see, I also put a vent. So you want to put vents as well because the heat that you put over here will be kind of like transposed to the other room, which is why over here, if you look on the right, it says 19 degrees. Here is like 19 degrees. Here's like 20 degrees. It's kind of like balance. It kind of balance it all. So you don't need to put a third one over here. Same thing over here. So if you look over here on the right, it says 20. So here it says 20 degrees. Here it says 20 degrees. Here it says 20 degrees. Technically, I could even remove this guy. I'm going to turn it off. Like, I'm going to see what happens if I turn it off. There we go. So if I put the over here, it says 18, 19, 19 degrees. Well, that's pretty good. So she won't be complaining about the cold. There you go. So it's fine. So you don't, like I said, you don't need to have 3, just 2 on each side and vents on the wall like this, right? So there will be satisfied. This is specifically for maps where it's like super cold, like minus 30 degrees. That's super mega cold. And if you have a cold snap, it's even worse. When you have a cold snap, then you want to use one heater per room technically, because it's gonna be more cold technically. So same thing for the room over here. So here it says 21 degree. I have one over here, one heater over here. I have 2 heaters technically. I even have a campfire, to be honest with you, because I want to make sure that the hydroponic works 24/7. And the reason is because I need the food. If the food doesn't grow, I'm in deep trouble, right? Because my ship is my house technically, so it has to work. So yeah, I could remove it, but to be honest with you, I'm not gonna do it, and I have the woods, to fuel it. And the reason why I don't put a third heater is because I want to save on electricity. Although I have a lot of power generator over here, like see here I have excess of 4.4K, but that's because the sun lamp is not working during nighttime, but during daytime it consumes up to 3K almost. It's kind of like making sure that I don't go overboard, which is why I use a fire camp instead of a heater, and it does the job as well, by the way. Same thing in the kitchen over here. So I have a fire camp. So let me see here, 21 degrees. See, so it's 21 degrees. Over here is 21 degrees. Here I don't have any heater, by the way, but the fuel generator heats the entire place, to be honest with you, so you don't even need generators. And over here is 21 degrees. Here it's cold because here is minus 10. Here is minus 10 because I am missing a wall over here, so the cold comes in. But it's a good thing because this is supposed to be my fridge for my meat. So actually it's a good thing, to be honest with you. So my food is frozen and it will not perish. You can put any food over here and it's perfectly fine. So I'm wondering maybe I should leave it open, but I'm not gonna do that. Technically I'm supposed to put an AC. So I'm supposed to put an AC technically, but I can't because, like I said, I'm missing a tile. I need to build a substructure over here, but I don't have the mats. So if I build the AC over here, and let's say I go to another map, the AC will be destroyed. And it happened to me 2 times already before I noticed. I was like, why did my AC, where's my AC? Why did it disappear? It's because you don't have any substructure. You need to do like a floor technically, otherwise it's gonna get destroyed when you move to another map. But again, when I go to the next map, I got double check the temperature outside. So if it's warmer, then I'm going to turn off all my heaters, of course, and my campfire, I don't need that. So you're going to turn off everything because then they're going to complain it's too warm, too hot, right? So you got to be careful with that. So I hope that, that explains to you how to keep it warm. And so if this helped you, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. Cheers.